If you're in your 20s or 30s and you've been chasing business models that never worked out, listen up. I've been there. I've tried dropshipping, I've tried Amazon FBA, I chased random side hustles, none of it stuck. But lead generation was different. It's simple, it's always in demand, and once you understand the system, you can scale it easier than any other model. 3k a month, 5k a month, 10k a month, even 100k a month and beyond. So in this video, I'm going to break it down in 5 steps. Exactly how beginners can start a lead generation agency in 2025 without overcomplicating it. Let's get into it. Step 1. Pick the right niche. Here's the first mistake beginners make. They try to help everyone. They think, if I cast a wide net, I'll have more chances. But that only creates noise. You confuse yourself and you confuse your prospects. The fix is to niche down. Don't overthink it, but don't go broad either. If you've got experience in the niche, use it. If you don't, pick something you'd actually enjoy learning about. Here's the golden rule. Pick service businesses with high ticket offers. At least $2,000 plus or more. Think roofing, solar, contractors, consultants. Now why high ticket? Because if your client closes just one deal, they're already in profit. For example, you send a roofer 10 leads, they close one job worth 10k, that's a massive ROI, which makes it way easier to sell your service. If you go after businesses with lower ticket offers, you'll need hundreds of leads just to break even. That's harder for you and less appealing for them. Pick a niche where one new client can pay for your service 10 times over. That's what makes lead generation such a no-brainer. The ROI is obvious. And here's the thing, when you stick to one niche, you start learning their language. You know their pain points, you know their desires, your marketing gets sharper, your pitch gets tighter. You're no longer another marketer. You're the go-to person for that industry. Step 2. Craft an irresistible offer. Most beginners overcomplicate offers. They think they need to sound fancy. They sell marketing services. But here's the truth. Clients don't care about marketing. They care about results. More qualified leads, more calls, more sales. So your job is to package what you do into something simple. Here are 4 tips to help you create an offer. Tip 1. Sell results, not work. Don't say, I'll run ads for you. Say, I'll get you 30 qualified leads in 14 days without you cold calling or chasing referrals. One sounds like effort, the other sounds like results. Clients buy results. Tip 2. Add a simple guarantee. At the start, you don't have a track record. No testimonials, no case studies. And that makes clients nervous. So your job is to remove as much risk as possible. That's what makes your offer a no-brainer. When you say, I'll keep working until it does, you're basically saying you can't lose. Either you get results or I'll keep going until you do. That instantly shows confidence. It tells clients you believe in what you're doing. And here's the thing, most of your competitors won't make that promise. They hide behind contracts, retainers, and vague services. But when you flip it into results first guarantee, you stand out. It makes clients think, this person must know what they're doing if they're willing to take that risk. And that's exactly why they'll give you a shot. Tip 3. Protect yourself with conditions. Here's the truth. You can't promise results if the clients don't do their part. Think about it. You can send them amazing leads, but if they wait days to call them back, those leads will go cold. That's not your fault. Or imagine you promise them 30 leads a month, but they're only willing to spend $25 a day on ads. There's just no way the system can work with that budget. That's why you need to add conditions to your guarantee. It protects you, but it also helps them succeed. And not just that, it's important to set clear expectations up front. Because remember, some clients may have never worked with digital leads before. They don't realize how fast you need to call or how much budget is required. You can set conditions like they must call leads within 10 minutes, they must spend at least $50 a day on ads, and they must provide feedback on the quality of leads every week. And here's the key, when clients follow these rules, they almost always get results. And if they don't, you're not stuck with an impossible promise you can't deliver on. It keeps your guarantee strong, it makes your clients more likely to succeed, and it avoids future misunderstandings. Tip 4. Tap into pre-existing desire. Every market already has a pre-existing desire. That's the key most beginners miss. You don't have to convince roofers to want more roofing replacements. They already do. You don't have to convince consultants to want more clients. They already do. You don't have to convince gym owners to want more members. They already do. And that's why lead generation works so well. Your job isn't to create that desire, your job is to channel it, to position yourself as the system that gets them what they already want. Faster than referrals, easier than cold calling, with less hassle than chasing leads themselves. That's the beauty of lead generation. You're not selling ads, funnels, or marketing, you're selling the outcome they already dream about. More revenue, more clients, more jobs. And when your offer speaks directly to that existing desire, it feels like a no-brainer. Markets don't change their desires for you, but if you meet them where they already are, they'll see you as the obvious answer they've been waiting for. Step 3. Build your lead generation engine. You can't sell lead generation without a system, but don't overcomplicate it. At the start, you just need something that works. That's why I recommend starting with Facebook lead forms. They're quick to set up, they're cheap to test, and you can start generating leads almost immediately. And now, Facebook even allows SMS verification inside their lead forms, which means you can filter out junk leads before they ever reach your client. That alone makes your leads way more valuable. Here's the order beginners should follow. First, build a simple website. Not a fancy funnel, just a basic site so when you jump on your first sales call, you can look professional and have something credible to show. This builds trust. Then, start testing ads with lead forms. The goal isn't to build the perfect funnel from day one. The goal is to test creatives, get leads flowing, and prove that your ads actually work. Once you've signed your first client and proven results, then build a landing page. A landing page gives you more control over the funnel, something more professional to show clients, and a place to add a quiz form where your customers can leave their info. And here's where you level up. The lead's phone number gets SMS verified before passing to the client. Now your leads aren't just names and numbers. They're higher quality and easier for your clients to close. So the order is simple. Build your website first, test ads with Facebook lead forms, get your client using lead form before moving to a landing page, then optimize the ads and landing page to scale. That's how you build your engine. Because the aim isn't just to get one client and be done. The aim is to build a conveyor belt, a system where you can consistently acquire clients, close clients, generate results, retain those clients, rinse, repeat. That's the cycle. And once you built it, your agency finally becomes predictable. Step 4. Get your first client. This is where beginners freeze. They spend months on logos, websites, and branding. Instead, keep it simple. You don't need retainers, you don't need contracts, you don't need fancy proposals. You just need to make it easy for your clients to say yes. That's why I recommend using a pay-per-lead model with a clear guarantee. Pay-per-lead is actually better than retainers when you're starting out, because retainers feels risky to the clients. They think, what if I pay 2k this month and get nothing back? But with pay-per-lead, they only pay when they see results. It removes risk and builds trust. For example, you can say something like this: I'll guarantee 10 qualified roofing leads weekly. If they're not qualified, you don't pay, and I'll work for free until you see results. It's simple, risk-free, a no-brainer. Now here's a key point. We're not selling 1 or 2 leads at a time. We sell a minimum of 25 leads per order. But if you only sell a handful of leads, you waste your time. And your ads don't even get time to optimize. By selling at least 25 leads at a time, you give your ads room to test and improve, generate enough data to see what's working, and deliver real results to clients, something they can actually close from. At first, there'll be some testing. Different ads, different angles. The goal isn't perfection on day one. It's to find what works, then double down. And remember, your aim isn't to be seen as just another lead provider. Your aim is to become a partner in their growth, someone who brings predictable opportunities month after month. When your clients see you as a partner, not just a vendor, that's when they stick. Your first clients aren't about profit, they're about proof, they're about case studies. Some clients will leave, that's normal. It's part of the game, just keep getting new clients whilst you improve. Here are 2 methods I recommend when getting new clients. The first, email outreach. It's low cost, easy to set up, and it works, if you do it right. Tools like Instantly make it easy for you to send campaigns at scale. You can also scrape emails from tools like Apollo or upgrade Instantly for built-in leads lists. At the start, don't overcomplicate it. Write a simple message, send it out, and see who replies. That's enough to get your first conversations going. Now, there are some basics to get right, like warming up your domains and sending them from the right accounts. Otherwise, your emails could land in spam. Don't stress out about that here. I'll be releasing a free step-by-step program soon where we'll go into the full setup in detail. The key for now is this: keep it simple, get an offer out there, start booking calls. The details can be optimized as you go. The second method to getting clients is to run paid ads. Facebook and Instagram work really well, especially once your offer is dialed in. But here's the truth: running ads without knowing what offer works has a higher chance of wasting money. So nail the offer first, then run ads later on. Start small, test creatives, and once you've got a profitable campaign, scale them up. Step 5. Scale with consistency. Once you've proven the system works, now it's time to scale. And scaling isn't emotional. It's not hype, it's just math. When I first started out, it actually took me about a month to land my first client. I was sending cold emails every day, barely getting replies. Most of them ignored me. Some said, not interested. It was frustrating. But then, one business owner said yes. I'll never forget that feeling. One email after weeks of silence turned into my first paying client. And that's when it clicked. The system works. At the end of the day, it's just a numbers game. Stay consistent and the results add up. Instead of sending a few emails here and there, build a proper outreach engine. Tools like Instantly let you schedule hundreds of emails a day on autopilot. Your pipeline keeps moving even when you're not working. Instead of running ads, keep your winning ads live daily. Double down on what's already pulling in leads. And this is why pay-per-lead model works so well. Clients know exactly what they're paying for. No agency fluff about impressions or reach, no confusing retainers, just simple math. They get leads, you get paid. At this stage, scaling is predictable. More outreach equals more leads. More leads equals more clients. More clients equals more income. That's how you move from your first 1k month to 5k month to consistent 10k months. No luck, no hype, just a repeatable system. Most beginners waste months chasing hype. Lead generation is different. It's predictable, it's scalable, it's great for beginners, and you don't have to figure it out alone. I've built a free school community called the Lead Incubator. Inside, I'm dropping a full step-by-step program. I'll teach you how to start your own lead generation agency from scratch. You can literally follow along, copy the system, and get started with your lead generation agency. And you'll be surrounded by others doing the same thing. Sharing wins, asking questions, staying accountable. If that sounds useful, the link's below. No pressure, but if you're serious about building freedom, I think you'll get a lot out of it. See you on the inside.